back here at the compound again, if just for like a little bit to unload. So, well, first of all, the yards are closed. They're closed. I did get quite a bit done, and then I filled in the extra space right there with more scraps because, of course, the yard was closed. I got all this right here. I'm gonna take it out because it's not good for gas mileage. Now here's a couple items I showed it in the earlier video that I want to sell. So I'm gathering all my I have like 4 or 5 pet carriers, and what I need to do is clean them up, and then I'm definitely going to list those. I'm going to try my hand at that, and of course you guys will all find out how well I do, because I'm not going to keep it a secret. We'll see if people buy them, or I got those transformers the other day. I've never taken those kind apart. I think Ian Matthews has. They're for like signs and stuff like that. Neon signs. Take one apart. They're copper riveted together for the most part. And I'll see what we can do with that. In the meantime, I've got scraps on here that require the compound to take apart. Like this, you can't take this. You can't take something like this apart at the scrapyard. They won't let you. Got a motor on there, as you can see. Or stuff like those A coils. I have to clean them up here. Or if you turn them in dirty, you only get like 50 cents a pound for them. But if you clean them up, you get $1. So, $1 a pound. And this, well, this is just dead weight. And as I've been saying for the longest time, I hate pushing them off the truck here. But that's what I'm going to do. Because, well, just to have the thing cleaned and serviced a little while back, it was $104. You make a lot of money doing that HVAC job. Maybe that's what I should do. Some kind of half technical type of job. You know? That, or like go into, I don't know. I think I'm going to evolve my operation into something else. I mean, still scrapping, but maybe do all that stuff. Maybe sales, like reselling, a little bit more frequently, or maybe fixing and selling cars. would kind of like to do that kind of thing. This one's really heavy. One thing you don't want to do is smash those A coils, because that makes it hard to cut them up. So, the main reason why I'm tossing this stuff off the truck is because scrapyards are closed. And, well, it's getting dark. And yeah. It's been a long day. You know, like, when you work hard all day, you start, I don't know, how do you explain that? Like, when you work hard, your body just starts getting fatigued to the point where you can't really concentrate so much. Like something like this. You know, you start the day out with a good breakfast and a lot of energy, some good rest. I can tear right through all those things. At this point at that time of the day, I'm like, maybe if they were $4 a pound. Yeah, if any of you guys are scrappers, when the price of scrap is like low, you start not feeling the motivation to like do anything about it, like picking up scraps, cleaning scraps. Like I said in the earlier video, I seen a couple of scrappers actually picking up stuff to resell. Yeah, the scrapyard kind of frowns on that, so you don't want to get caught doing it, because they have, almost every scrapyard's got rules against picking up anything on the ground. They really frown on that. Oh, and especially if it's like something like that, and some scrapper came in there and threw off an A coil into the shred pile. Yeah, you don't want to. I mean, they didn't pay for that. They just bought it as scrap. But so if you throw it on your truck, technically they're not losing any money, but they act like they are. What else I got here? Well, I plugged this thing in the other day, and it doesn't build up any pressure. The motor works and stuff like that. That electric one, that thing goes. I don't know. Anyway, I already have like a picture of one of these, like on my phone, so I'm not even gonna take a picture of this one. I don't think. I mean, why bother, right? I mean, I guess I could unfold it, and I don't really have to. I'll just leave it folded like that and list it for sale. Put it on the front porch. Plus, I got a couple more over there. See how well these things do. I sold one so far, and it took about a week. Got a few nibbles. Eventually got a sale. $20. So if those are like worth $20, maybe these plastic ones are worth what? 10 or 15? So I got 4 of these then. Of course, I gotta take the fan motor out of there. the thing is, I got quite a collection, and I noticed, like, when I had like 10 things listed on Marketplace, 10 like different, not like little tiny things, but like, well, I couldn't group them together. Like, there's a Kirby. I gotta see if that thing actually works. Wonder what I could get for that. It's in Kirby jail right now. Yeah, that kitty gate right there. Yep. That might be a sales thing. Bet a little bit, but probably could straighten it out. Doesn't seem broken. I don't know, maybe I'll take this home as well. What I like to do is control the background when you take pictures of stuff. What I mean by control the background is, you know, I don't want to take a picture and list it like with all that in the background, or even that, you know what I mean, or that. Don't want that in the background, or especially that. You don't want that in the background, because that's the mothership. Well, actually, that's the mothership over there, but you know. Is it supposed to have like little plastic tabs on the ends? Because if it is, there isn't anything there. I mean, is this thing complete? Is it supposed to have something else to it? I mean, it's got like these. It's got like these little. It's got like these little buttony things. Like there's something supposed to attach to it. Maybe this thing is not complete and it's broke. And I don't know. I've never owned one. I've had 3 kids. I just never needed something like that. There's a lot of things that I've never need to have bought, like stuff. Bikes. I've never bought a bike. Even when I was a little kid, you know, I found every bike that I had. Air compressors, never needed to buy. There's so much stuff. Refrigerator, I've never needed to buy a refrigerator for my house. Dishwasher, never needed it. Yep. There's a whole heck of a lot of stuff I've never needed to buy. Ceiling fans for my house. Those are like a bazillion, a dozen. Well, my tool collection fell over. Yeah. So much stuff when you think about it. You have to go to work and bust your butt to go and pay for, like, a brand new fridge can cost over $1,000 easily, or a water heater. That's about $1,500 to be installed. Never needed that. Just anything really. Air compressors, nope. Find them. Never needed it. The only thing, vehicles, you can't get those for free. They're very difficult to find for free. I mean, it does happen, but not very often. Tires, sometimes, you know what I mean? I find them by the roadside. Food, you can get food for free, kinda, from a food pantry. Most of the stuff I don't really like, so. Man, they're getting more and more truck drivers parking here. I don't know. I'm gonna end up using the compound, half of the compound to park semis in before you know it. But yeah. That hood, that's all aluminum. I don't know, kids. Tomorrow's another day. I'll list that, and probably put it on the porch. But yeah, the problem I've run into with these apps, these reselling apps, is if you have too many things listed, people look at your profile, and then they see that you're just a seller of stuff. So they kind of yeah. If you have like one thing on there, I've noticed, like one thing at a time, I've noticed that I have more success selling stuff. But it's like selling things at a trickle. I mean, the amount of stuff that I find, like rapidly. I'm inside my house. I have a coffee table. It's like beautiful and perfect condition. I haven't even listed that yet. I got a pressure washer. I haven't listed that. There's just so many different things, and then stuff that I have here. I could fill these apps with like probably, I'm not kidding, probably about 1,000 different items. So I tried that angle and it didn't work very well. It like it went stone cold dead. I mean, you know, it's like you got many irons in the fire and nothing's heating up. I had like, at the most I had like 20 things listed and no ring-a-dingy. So I deleted all those and I just left one, and it was the dog cage, and within hours the dog cage sold. So it seems like my luck is one item at a time, which, you know, I don't know how the scrappity guy does it. I mean, he's got like one thing after another. I mean, he fills his truck with quite a bit of stuff. My guesstimation, he doesn't say how much he gets for it, but my guesstimation, just by like looking at the items that he collects, is every time he goes out, or most often, on average, it looks like he collects about $200 worth of things, resellable stuff. Now, if I could sell $200 or $300 worth of things every day, that would be great. But I don't know. I need a different avenue or something, because this way it didn't work. I listed all those things. I got so many things I could list. And, when I went to the scrapyard today, I went to a different scrapyard. I went to the one that doesn't... Well, I went to the one that gives you the cash earlier, but then I went to the other one that gives you a check. Yeah. They give you a check, so... what did we get for... I don't know if you can see it in the dark, so, but... They're... I think they're 120 a ton, right? How much are they? Ooh, they went up. No. They're 120. I thought it said 130. But they're still 120. So it was $22.80 for 380 pounds. $22.80. I went back there a second time with a heavier scrap load, and it was $38.40 for 640 pounds. That's a lot of weight when you think about it, but I'm used to it. I mean, I guess a lot of people aren't used to like moving that much metal. Yeah, you could just sell a couple of items, you know, and get way more than that. Oh, but you know what? I'm yawning. It's not easy doing that, let me tell you. I mean, it is easy, but you know, relying on the customers coming and buying the stuff, we gotta figure that out. Like how to move the material. So that's the problem I'm having. I gotta figure out how. I'm going on a safari trip. On the little safari trip here. Oh, scraps of wood there. What they got in there? Just bring my junk here and put it in the burn pile, I think. Let's see if there's like metal in there. It's a piece of aluminum. Some old paint cans. Piece of aluminum with some nails in it and stuff. Ah, that's really lovely. Let's come back here in the daytime. Be careful. That's all metal. That's a good place to need a tetanus shot, that's for sure. This is a pile of I thought that was aluminum. It's not, it's like some kind of material. Looks like fiberglass or something, I don't know. That's a good place to get a nail right through your shoe. These are steel-toed shoes, but the bottom sure isn't steel. You know what? See you in the next video. You tell me what you want to see more of.